Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Ragdoll Dreams. And I just wanted to show my appreciation for my favorite or some of my favorite dolls in my Raggedy Ann and Raggedy Andy collection. And I just wanted to show you guys, I guess maybe some differences also in between two brands that are owned by the same company, and they look very similar, but there are some differences. So over here on the left, I have my Playskool Raggedy Ann and Andy's. And I have two 18-inch Raggedy Anns, and they apparently don't come, or at least in the Christmas edition here, she doesn't come with an Andy, which I was disappointed about. But as you can see with the Playskool, and I believe they might have been first before Hasbro started making them completely under their name, but they have more of a peach face. And then my two 18-inch girls, so my Christmas girl here and my other 18-inch girl, they have the little white dots. Their noses are also a little different, and then I have one that looks to be like she's like a hybrid of both. So if you look at their noses, they're very straight. The triangle is very straight, right? But then I have another, and I'll show you the difference. So these are my two 12-inch Hasbro or Playskool. I'm getting confused. Again, you've got more of a peach color to their faces. I want to say that the Playskools are some of my favorites that I have. And then I wanted to show you, so let's put this girl here. And we'll scoot this Ann over here. Poor girl, she has some gigantic bloomers. I ordered some on Etsy, and I was told to get a certain size, and it is just huge. So I need to order another pair of bloomers for her. So then I have my Hasbro kids. If you look at them, these two guys, they look the same, but they're not. So for example, Playskool on the left, Playskool Andy has a peach face, which I really, really love. Hasbro Andy on the right, his face is more white or pale, and even their eyebrows are different. So his are more rounded, their eyelashes are different, his are separate, his are one eyelash together. His nose is curved, and his mouth is a little different. So at first I was like, well, maybe I don't need all of these, but actually I do. Right, I do need them because they are different. This is a Christmas edition. Now let's look at the, I have two Christmas editions. These two came together in a box set. They were a Simon & Schuster, I believe a Simon & Schuster book set. And I did an unboxing. His hair, it kind of looks orange to me right now. Her hair kind of looks orangish red, not as quite cherry red as my Playskool. So there's another difference. And they still have really cute faces, but they kind of look more like, their noses are more like Georgine's, more rounded than a Georgine. So those are my two Christmas ones. And then I have another set of 12-inch Christmas Raggedy Ann and Andy Hasbro. So again, they have the rounded noses. They have the same face as the Simon & Schuster Hasbro kids. And like they stopped, they still didn't paint, or they still didn't use buttons at this point, and they didn't for Playskool either, at least not for any that I have. But they're just like the other ones I just showed you. Now here's something interesting that I discovered. So my daughter found this one for me at a Salvation Army, and I love her. Funny thing is she's actually a Hasbro girl, and I'm going to look at her tag because for whatever reason, she's looks just like a Playskool. So there must have been a point. I'm going to see if there's any date here. There must have been a point where there was like a transition doll, and that must have been the case here. So let's see if I can ever get this apart. So this one is must have been a special doll or something, because she's based off of a 1987 and she's a 1996. Even though she's a Hasbro, she doesn't have the rounded face. She's an anniversary doll. That's probably what it is. But she's made more like this. Now, she's a little more faded than the girl on the left, but they're the same doll, even though she's a Hasbro. And I did add a special bow to her, even though I can tell the difference between them. Let's look at the others and see. So she's a Hasbro 96, which again, I was surprised that she looked the way she did, but she had to have been an anniversary, because this is a Hasbro 96. Hasbro 96, Hasbro 96, and this one's, I believe, a 1987 Playskool. Let's look at her. You know, I have so many of these. As you can tell, they're my favorite. 12, 18, yep, 1987. I know my Playskools. So yeah, she's a 1987. She's supposed to be a version of her. And then these are both from 1996. And I'm just assuming that all of these are from 1996, the specialty ones. Let's look at these. They look just alike. I like the tags. I'm so glad. Yep. The Simon & Schuster ones, 96 as well. Let's go ahead and see. But I like that she's 96, but she's different. Let's go ahead and see what year Big Ann is from. I love her so much. She's the one that I redid, and she's Playskool. Let's see. She is from 1987. Yeah. I figured as much, but I wanted to check myself to see. So even though Hasbro owns Playskool, because it is an umbrella company, the dolls are different. Now, I wasn't going to keep this doll, but she was too special to me because my daughter picked her out, found her, and also because I started to notice that they did look different, and then I just put a bow on her. And also, before I forget, I have another Ann, Hasbro girl, from 96. Excuse my cat. This tiny, I think she's 2 or 3 inches. She came with my Christmas set. And I usually keep her on the rocking chair with my 18-inch Ann, which I think I'm going to move to my bedroom, because I need to be able to see. I have one Raggedy Ann. I have this one in my bedroom, but I want to be able to enjoy looking at them. They're my favorite dolls of all time, to be honest. So yeah, I wanted to show you all that there are some differences between Playskool and Hasbro. And I haven't posted a Raggedy video in a while, and I still love my Raggedy Ann and Andy's. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day and the beautiful start to summer. Bye.